I want to talk about a really important topic today, which is why we go against ourselves. Why we go against ourselves. Why did we do it? I was speaking to a wonderful woman earlier this week, a client of mine. She tells me, I believe I'm worthless. I just don't like myself. I believe I'm incapable. And I'm faking it in front of everybody. A lot of pain. A lot of pain in that. Speak to another man I'm working with the other day, yesterday. He tells me, I don't deserve to be happy. I just don't believe I deserve to be happy. I don't deserve to be happy. I don't deserve to achieve my dreams. I don't deserve it. That's what he tells me. That's what he tells me. Do you have stuff like that? Where you believe you don't deserve it? Where you believe deep down you're incapable? You're not good enough? You're not worthy? Don't just go, oh, I don't have that. Don't deny it. If that really is the case for you, I'm happy for you. But really look deep down. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. It's not so bad to be honest with yourself and look. Do I sometimes have that? Do I sometimes live that way from that belief? Do I carry the burden of shame and the belief I'm worthless, or I don't deserve it, or I'm not good enough, and act it out sometimes? Because darn it, often we sure do. We sure do. But that doesn't answer the question, does it? So why do we go against ourselves? Well, it's really simple. When we were born, we're just love. We just have love emanating from our heart, outside of us, everywhere. It's emanating. And you know that because you've seen babies. And maybe some of you remember what being a baby is like, or what being a child is like. Maybe some of you remember that even. But surely you've seen how that looks like and felt the love of a child, the light in the eyes of a newborn. So you know what that's like. So you know. So when you were born that way, you just have love coming out. You just feel your own inherent worth. It's not a belief. You just feel it. You just know. Not knowledge with words, with meaning, with logic. You just know. You feel it and you just know it's silent. That knowledge is silent. That's how it feels like to know your worth. But then something happens to everybody. Probably to you too. Something happens where you end up. And what happens is something painful. And then you make the belief, I'm not good enough. I'm not worth it. Why? Because dad says this and that to me. Because mom said this. Because I didn't get that. Because, child in the school ground told me, oh, you're a loser. You're stupid. Teacher was mad at me. Whatever it is. Why we go against ourselves? Something happened. First of all, let's acknowledge something happened that was painful. And then made you believe, this is because of me. This person is doing that because of me. Or mom is not giving me attention because of me. Or dad is angry because of me. So that must mean something about me. And I don't want dad to be angry. I don't want mom, or I want to get more attention. I don't want to be rejected in school. So now I believe it's about me. Then I'm not good enough. And you know what? I need to change. I need to change, because from now on, because that was so painful, and I don't want to feel pain again, then I'm going to reject myself, and I'm going to decide I'm going to be something other than myself to appease other people, because what I am myself is not good enough. It's worthless. That's what a lot of you believe deep down, if you really look. Let's be honest. And why? Because somebody said this or that, or because somebody didn't do this or that. Somebody said something mean to you, or somebody didn't give you the attention you needed, the love you needed. What happens is, as a child, you experienced that and you took that personally. You made it mean something about you. It was painful. You could not handle that pain. So now you believe, I don't want to ever experience that pain again. I'm going to reject myself, and I'm going to change myself to suit other people in order to not feel that pain again. That's what you do. Very smart decision for a child. Very smart. Be honest with yourself. How well is that working out? Really? How well is that actually going? Is it working? Are you happy? Do you feel the love you need when you treat yourself this way? When you fake it, put a mask on to suit other people? Does it really feel good? Are you happy? You know not. You know that not. So my invitation to you, just as I told these two wonderful human beings, souls, that I worked with this week, my invitation is to love yourself no matter what. To open your heart toward yourself no matter what. Doesn't matter what you ever did in your life. I don't care. Okay? Doesn't matter what anybody ever said to you. Doesn't matter how much you think a fuck up you are. Doesn't matter if you did this or that, or if that happened or that didn't happen. Doesn't matter. My invitation to you is to love yourself unconditionally. For no reason. No matter what. Because you know, when you were a child, you just knew you were worth it. You didn't have a reason. You didn't need a reason. You just knew. And you just know deep down you're worthy. You are worthiness. It's not even you're worthy, you are worthiness. Deep down you know that. Deep down you always known that. You've just been lying to yourself, believing you need to lie to yourself. You don't. Look at yourself in the mirror today, right after you watch this video, and tell yourself, hey you that I'm seeing, you that I'm seeing in the reflection in the mirror, I love you, and I accept you no matter what, just as you are. And I'm not going to judge you ever. I don't care what you did. I don't care what happened in your life. I don't care what your troubles are. I love you. I love you. I don't care about any of the details about you. I love you. Just as you are. That's the biggest medicine you can ever give yourself. It's the biggest medicine you can ever give yourself. And that's the only way you can really love other people. And then you can give that medicine to other people. You're a blessing to yourself. You're a blessing to other people. You're just a blessing working around in this universe. That's what happens. That's what happens if you love yourself unconditionally and you give it. It's so wonderful. God bless you. May you close this video, walk out, look in yourself in the mirror, and say something loving to yourself. Much love to you, Daniel.